For today's behind the hoop, guts and all, I am taking you behind the hoop on both of these projects that I made over the summer. So let's get started. These are both made with this collection of fabrics from Stephanie Organis by Andover Fabrics. It's a beautiful collection that I was sent to work with. And what I love is there are lots of florals in the mix. This is the main floral that I used for the first project. And for the second one, I used a background of this, along with some butterflies, some flowers, like a mix. It's like a collage piece. So let me show you the pieces in detail. So let's start with this one. This is the smaller of the two hoops. And I'll take you behind to show you the hoop guts. There's not a ton going on the back of this hoop. You can see there's just a few pieces of thread. This one's not super heavily beaded. And if you'll notice on the front, there's a lot of dimension. So I'm going to show it to you from the side. These are all stump work flowers that I created with one of my classes that I offered back in the summer, and I might possibly offer it again next year. So this was a stump work or a dimensional embroidery class. You can see I've added lots of beads to the little butterflies or moths. I always get them confused. Some general beading, but I wanted the focus to be on the dimensional flowers. And it's kind of fun when you do this. You can like position the leaves or the petals of the flowers, like you can kind of bend them, move them around. Yeah, so I really love this hoop. At the top I used the same color organza ribbon for each of these. This one's headed off to Quilt Market this week, and this is the other one. So this is a combination of needle felting, which I have a class available for that right now. It's needle felting and embroidery on a printed fabric. So this is one of the fabrics from the line. This is what the fabric originally looked like. And you can see what it looks like all embroidered and bohoed up. Let me look behind the hoop. So you can see this one's a lot fuzzier, and there are some thicker threads on here because I added a lot of dimensional embroidery. So I did use thicker threads for this one, but I love feeling the needle felting on the back of a hoop like this. So lots of sequins combined with beads. We've got some thicker threads and stitches. I used some French pearl wire throughout here to continue adding the dimension to these flowers. And these were a find that I stumbled on over the summer at a bead shop. These are super long bugle beads, which are just really fun to find. And I used them to add accents throughout this piece. Here are some other longer bugle beads. I'm always on the lookout for bugle beads because it's hard to find them in a great variety of colors unless you're at a bead shop. If you just go to a craft store, you can find like a few colors, and that seems to be all you can find. So when I go to a bead shop or a specialty store, that is what I'm mainly looking for, things like this. So I have different sizes of sequins, but I really love this hoop. And then together, move the fabric out of the way, together they make a really pretty combination of art for a gallery wall. These would look great in a nursery, depending on your color scheme. Just really happy pieces of art. So I'm going to send these off to Andover for Quilt Market. If you check out their feed, you might be able to see other projects that have been made with this fabric. And I hope you enjoyed your behind the hoop guts tour of these hoops. Happy stitching!